Love espresso, drip coffee, and cold brew? With the Ninja Luxe Cafe, if you can crave it, you can brew it. Espresso, balanced. Drip coffee, rich. Cold brew, in a flash. With Barista Assist technology, you brew with no stress and no guesswork. And make perfect silky microfoam hands-free from dairy or plant-based milks. Bring the coffeehouse home and unlock your favorites with the Ninja Luxe Cafe.
Your morning blitz begins now.
So Hal versus the world right here now. Us against everybody.
On the Blitz.
Yeah, let's get it on a Wednesday. Good morning. Going to be a high of 87 today. Sunny skies as the warm week continues. Hopefully you're having a great start to your day. Better than me.
Oh, what's going on?
Well, first of all, somehow I grabbed the world's wrinkliest shirt ever out of my closet. Very mad
It's dark.
We don't care.
Very mad about that.
It's dark in the morning. We're trying to get ready. You can't
I
just
know,
turn
right?
the light on and ruin everybody's sleep in the house.
But here's the problem.
Those wrinkles show that you love your fiance. That's what I'm just going to say.
Yeah, but we have a walk-in closet
what?
with a door that I can shut and turn the light on in the walk-in closet.
Well, you slob.
I know, right?
Oh,
Exactly.
wow. Plus, you're going to be in that for the world record
I know.
video.
What's the world record?
We haven't decided yet, actually. We're going to do
We
the
have a list of, 70 possibilities.
We have a whole bunch.
Okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a physical activity today, so we'll see.
Oh, great.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. And not to mention, speaking of, trying to be nice and keep your relationship happy, mine might be ending.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
And I'm not very happy right now because going golfing today for the first time in a couple weeks. I don't know why it's been a couple weeks since I've been golfing. Just been busy, whatever. But 2 weeks ago, when I did go golfing, we had to swing by Dick's because I ran out of golf balls. So I went in, and precursor to that, like a month and a half ago, Bridgestone did like this golf ball fitting day because they make different types of golf balls depending on how you hit the ball, how fast you swing your club, all that kind of stuff. So when I did this, I found my yardage, things changed depending on which ball I hit. So I found a ball that fit my swing, it fit my swing speed, so I could get the most performance out of the ball. And my particular ball is the Bridgestone E12 Straight. That's what the golf ball is called. And, well, I guess because Nora has Dick's, whatever it's called, the gold card, you get the points.
Yeah.
Points. So when you buy something, you put your number in. Well, she got an email, and Dick's asked her, how did you like the Bridgestone E12 Straight? So she decided to leave a review. And the review was, although the packaging says straight, these balls didn't really help my fiance avoid the trees, but overall good quality. Screw you, lady! Not very happy with her right now.
Once again, Nora is the comedian now.
Right, I know. I don't need that type of negativity in my life, woman. How's your day starting, Kelly?
It's starting great. I've had 0 issues, no negative reviews on my golf performance.
Good.
Yeah.
All is well.
Everything's good. All is well, yeah. All
Vic,
is well.
you? Everything good?
Yeah, no negative critiques on my golf game.
Oh, good for you. Everybody's all la-di-da this morning. It's fine. It's fine.
How's the man cave coming?
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yep, got a new...
stupid navy blue couch.
The navy blue couch. Got the yellow bar stools.
Yellow bar.
To go along with the bar. So, yeah, it's coming along. Tomorrow is the design day.
Okay.
Still haven't put anything on the walls yet. But now everything's kind of organized so we can start doing that and get ready for the weekend. Yeah. Hey, we got a very busy Wednesday. Lots to do. Lots to talk about. So, let's get going. Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
All right. $25 going out to the first person to text in the correct answer here. That's $25 to waterbeds and stuff. We finally have found out what company bought the Fire Festival brand. Just want to know what the company was. I didn't know they're still around. I used to love this.
Mm-hmm.
and they are still around, and this company has bought the Fire Festival brand. Be the first
Blockbuster?
Is that one still open in Oregon?
Didn't they close that last one?
The last one?
I don't know. I don't know.
I thought it did.
God.
All right. Anyway, text in 800-821-9970. Be first. You'll get the gift card.
All right, let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick?
All right, finally found out who the purchaser was of the Fire Festival brand, and the answer is LimeWire, which I'm like, they're still around. What are they? They're a digital content platform, but I had no idea. I mean, I used to use them to get free music, you know? They like followed Napster.
Yeah, I didn't know they were around either.
It's funny, somebody guessed Napster. I thought that was great.
Yeah.
Like, that was different. Jeff Mabbitt from Centerburg, though, was the first one to text in the correct answer and scored the $25 to waterbeds and stuff.
Apparently, they're using the new tagline, "What could possibly go wrong?" I mean, I guess that's a way to kind of lean into it, you know.
Weight loss solutions are not one size fits all. Hers makes it simpler to get started and stick with a weight loss plan backed by expert-guided online care that puts your weight loss goals first. These include oral medication kits or compounded GLP-1 injections. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits start at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full up front. No hidden fees, no membership fees. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help through Hers. Get started at forhers.com/4u to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/4u, forhers.com/4u. Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Weight loss by Hers is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at forhers.com. Apply.
If you love to travel, Capital One has a rewards credit card that's perfect for you. With the Capital One Venture X card, you earn unlimited double miles on everything you buy. Plus, you get premium benefits at a collection of luxury hotels when you book on Capital One Travel. And with Venture X, you get access to over 1,000 airport lounges worldwide. Open up a world of travel possibilities with the Capital One Venture X card. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. Lounge access is subject to change. See CapitalOne.com for details.
Oh, you know what you're purchasing.
Yeah, they paid $245,000. They won the bidding. That's
right.
That's what it got.
Little less than the $20 million or something that Billy McFarland wanted.
Yeah, right.
Something absolutely ridiculous.
I'm mad that he got that $200,000.
Yeah. Yeah. What are you purchasing besides the name?
Yeah.
LimeWire went on to say, "We're not here to repeat the mistakes. We're here to own the meme and do it right." Okay.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Fire became a symbol of everything that can go wrong. Now it's our chance to show what happens when you pair cultural relevance with real execution. Cultural relevance? You mean one of the biggest disaster when it comes to music ever, and a defunct website where people used to trade free music, which is completely illegal. What cultural relevance are you talking about?
The only thing you can do is sink millions into this thing, allow people to come in for free, and do it right, and then everybody will maybe buy tickets the next year.
That could be, yeah. To like take a loss,
yeah,
in hopes of eventually turning it into something.
Yeah.
But what else you're going to do with this? Yeah, I have no idea. No clue whatsoever.
How does LimeWire have any money whatsoever to be purchasing a name of a failed festival?
Well, and here's the other thing, too, is because apparently LimeWire turned into an NFT marketplace when they were trying to push all these NFTs and these digital pictures, and you were going to be the only one to own this digital artwork that you can sell and trade.
They're just grifters.
Yeah. What else are you?
Yeah.
So Ryan Reynolds also had bid on it. He tried to buy it, but he did say congrats to LimeWire for their winning bid. I look forward to attending their first event, but I will bring my own pallet of water.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. They say that they don't envision bringing the festival back, but they do have planned experiences that will come without the cheese sandwiches, is what they said.
Well, I wonder what. I don't know.
I have a feeling this will dip away, never to be heard of again.
Right?
Unless this is a financial move of some sort of like write-off. Like, we purchased it and then you can just, I don't know how taxes work, but you can somehow write it off, take it off the bottom line of other things that you're doing.
I think you're right. It is some underhanded way of making money. That is all LimeWire has ever been.
Yeah.
Is a company making money in an underhanded way.
So we'll obviously keep an eye, but I'll be surprised if we ever mention LimeWire or Fire Festival.
I will too.
Yeah.
But Kelly, what you said though about Billy McFarland, it does make me mad. He did a little time in prison. He gets out and he gets handed $250,000 just for because you ripped a bunch of people off.
Well, yeah, but he won't get that money. That's all going to restitution. He won't be able to touch a dime of that money.
What were you into the whole file sharing thing, like Napster and all of that?
I used it.
Yeah. What was your favorite site? Do you remember? Was that?
It was either LimeWire or BearShare.
Because there was one called Kazaa.
Yep, I remember that.
And they had software, video games, everything.
Yeah.
Along with music, movies.
They had
incredible.
the Skinamax level porn that was all grainy. You were lucky to get about 3 seconds. You just had to hit and repeat. That's all you got. It was one boob bounce, repeat. One boob bounce, repeat. One boob bounce. Hey, you got to do what you got to do when sometimes I'm just telling you.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story takes us over to Columbia, South Carolina, where a gas station has just been shut down because, well, here's the deal. If you have a business which already has had some interactions outside, which have resulted in police presence, then you might want to operate things on the up and up, especially if you have had over 400 calls for service since January of 2024. Residents of this neighborhood have called the police over 400 times on this gas station in the past year and a half because of illegal situations. They have seen drug deals. They have seen people fighting. They have seen all sorts of stuff happening outside of this gas station. Well, come to find out, a lot of that was due to the type of business the gas station was running. Because not only were they running an illegal gambling ring, but they had themselves a big old box truck that was parked outside of their gas station. And this gas station was not given a liquor license. They were not given an alcohol license. But that didn't stop them from running their own little business out of a box truck where they found an entire truck filled of liquor and beer, which they were selling off as a little, side business.
I wonder how much of that stuff goes on. Everywhere. Just like everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
They're trying to lose weight? It's time to try Hers. At forhers.com/4u, you can access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss treatments tailored just for you. These include oral medication kits or compounded GLP-1 injections. Through Hers, pricing for oral medication kits start at just $69 a month for a 10-month plan when paid in full up front. No hidden fees, no membership fees. You shouldn't have to go out of your way to feel like yourself. Hers brings expert care straight to you with 100% online access to personalized treatment plans that put your goals first. Reach your weight loss goals with help through Hers. Get started at forhers.com/4u to access affordable, doctor-trusted weight loss plans. That's forhers.com/4u, forhers.com/4u. Paid for by Hims and Hers Health. Weight loss by Hers is not available everywhere. Compounded products are not FDA approved or verified for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription required. Restrictions at forhers.com apply.
We all know those GLP-1 injections work wonders, but that price tag almost gave me a heart attack when my insurance denied coverage. I was staring at a choice between paying my mortgage or paying for weight loss. Talk about a rock and a hard place. Then I found Elevate Health compounded semaglutide at just $58 with payment plans that don't require a second mortgage. Same medication, same results, but a price that real folks can actually afford. Visit joinelevate.com today. That's JOINELEVATE.com. Your wallet will be as happy as your waistline.
This medication is not FDA approved.
Must be an incredible amount of red tape to get a business shut down because 400 calls.
400 calls.
How do you let it go on that
over
long?
a year and a half? So?
I'm sure they were all wrapped up in all kinds of procedural issues that did not allow them to shut this place down earlier. Yeah. That's nuts that a neighborhood has to go through that.
Sounds like a couple places we've had around here.
Yeah, loitering, littering, panhandling, criminal activity, and now illegal alcohol sales. Not to mention the illegal gambling ring they had. Plus, they're also looking into preludes of prostitution as well. So,
surprise, surprise.
This was like a one-stop shop for all your illegal activity.
Wait, there was a gas station on the west side, and in fact, the Google Street View there was a prostitute in front of the gas station.
It's still there.
Yeah,
I've seen that.
Yes.
Maybe you showed it to me.
Yeah. So if you wanted to just get all of your illegal activity, your drugs, your gambling, and your prostitution all in one place, I mean, this was the place to go.
Yeah.
I mean, this was the Buc-ee's of the legal gas stations.
One-stop shop.
They had it all, no matter what you wanted. Story number 2 takes us down to Tampa. We have ourselves a WTF. What the Florida? A 24-year-old woman in Tampa just got arrested as she was pulled over on the highway after side-swiping a cop car. It happened just after 2:30 a.m. this past Saturday morning, where police released the body cam footage. She was doing 60 on the shoulder.
Oh.
She actually ended up sideswiping the car, the police car. The police then got back in their car to chase her down the highway, to then perform the pit maneuver, to then box her in, where they finally got her to stop and were talking to her. But there's 2 other parts to this story. Take a listen to the body cam footage.
Go out the other side.
Do you realize that you're going the wrong way on the interstate?
On this interstate?
Yeah, do you see all these lights coming towards us? Look straight ahead.
No, I do.
Right.
Babe, I do.
You were going the wrong way.
My husband's driving me home. It's just really...
What do you mean? You were driving home.
No, he's driving us home.
You were just driving.
No. I was driving. I was I was in the passenger seat.
Hey, is there anyone else in that car?
No, yeah.
Yeah, there's no one else in the car.
No, okay, maybe not that specific clear, but there was me and my husband were in one car.
That car.
Oh, what? Excuse me? I beg your finest pardon? You were driving the wrong way down the expressway and then blamed it on your husband, who wasn't even in the car with you at all.
It wasn't that car. It was this other car, and it was last week.
She was in the driver's seat when they pulled her over. It finally got her out of the car, and she's like, no, wasn't me.
I like when she goes, this interstate?
Yeah, right. No.
One over in Indiana, man.
The other interstate that you were in. Yeah, don't go driving the wrong way down the expressway and then blame it on someone who's not even in the car for you.
That
with
poor
you.
guy. What's he been through?
I can't even imagine.
I want comment from him right after that.
I do.
Yeah.
I bet he got blamed for cheating when he wasn't even around. Like, wait, I wasn't even here. It's not even possible.
I want to hear when they tell her to do the alphabet backwards. I'd really like to hear that one.
Oh yeah, she's going MAZPQR for sure.
Do they do that?
Yeah.
They have you do the alphabet backwards? Because that's got to be hard.
No matter what.
Period.
The one coach who got busted, it was in Dublin or something for drunk driving. They said, do the alphabet, but start at F or something. And he goes, F. That was it. That was it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just to do the first 6 then? That's all you had to do?
I mean,
that wouldn't be difficult.
No, but going back, I mean, I couldn't do it backwards sober. There's absolutely no way.
You couldn't go
either.
FEDCBA?
No, No. Do the alphabet starting at the letter F.
Oh, I'm talking about, do they ever ask you to do it backwards?
They do, starting with Z.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I got confused when you said, they'll say like start at F.
Z-Y-X-W.
If you think about
T-S-R.
It's probably more about observing the person as they're trying to think it out in their mind, because you can kind of probably then tell.
You know what they do, just a normal human being, a cognitive test, if you're like worried about your brain or something, they make you count backwards, starting at 100 by 7, subtracting 7. I'm like, I can get to 93, period.
You know, it's funny you mention that, because I just saw this pop up on YouTube, and there was this attorney giving tips on like getting pulled over for a DUI. And talking about, not talking too much. And a lot of times the DUI will always start with the officer saying, I smelled alcohol in the breath. So they say, keep your conversation to a minimum. And a lot of times the cop will stop talking because as humans, we don't like silence. Right. Silence is uncomfortable. Yes. So then you begin talking more to the officer, which then results in, I smelled alcohol in their breath. Or they said the other thing, too, is when they ask for your license, registration, and insurance, you should have everything like paper clipped to your visor, because otherwise you're fumbling for stuff and they're looking for you fumbling. But here's the other problem. If you don't talk to the officer, or the officer is asking you questions, then all they say is, well, you're acting suspicious. Yeah. So they get you either way. Sorry, that was my rant for the day.
No, I get it. But yeah, you should have your everything like in your hands, with your hands on the steering wheel.
Ready to
turn
go.
Your dome light on, window down, and be standing. Hello.
Ready to go. Anyways, that's your not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz.
It's the Morning Blitz.
It's time. Rock and Rumble. Kelly versus Goose.
On the Blitz.
Yeah, let's get you hooked up with lightning passes to Blood Prison up at the Ohio State Reformatory in Mansfield. If you're into the haunted house, we got you covered. It kicks off Friday, September 26th, runs through Sunday, November 2nd, and we want to get you not only tickets, but the lightning passes. What's that record over there? 26 to 28?
28 to 20.
8-game lead.
Yeah, I hate to tell you that.
All right, gloves are off. I've been pussyfooting around and trying to be nice.
Boy, now you do that, man.
Because I've noticed when things don't go her way, she gets all pissy and stuff.
And that's me?
And now I'm done being nice.
Okay.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'll put up with the little fits and stuff.
Down by
8. Are you kidding me?
The audience knows. I don't even have to defend myself. The audience knows.
It's like
I got nothing to say.
It's like when I'm trying to teach the younger one chess, and it's like, let him win. All right, well, I'm done letting him win now. I'm over it. All right, here we go. If you would like your tickets for Blood Prison, 800-821-9970. We need a couple people right now. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Kevin.
Kevin, all right, Kevin, you called in first. Your choice. You want to be represented by Kelly or Goose?
Give me Kelly.
Yes. The audience knows.
That was aggressive, wasn't it?
All right, Kevin.
Audience.
Hang on 1 second. Let's find my teammate Blitz. Hi, who's this?
Hey, Mike.
Mike. All right, Mike, hang on 1 second. You're going to be with me. We've got Kevin and Mike on hold as we go head-to-head in another Rock and Rumble. What are we doing today, Vic?
Well, we're doing movie casts.
Oh, we're going to play a little game of casting call.
Movie casts. Yep, casts. But they are all prison-related movies.
Oh, okay.
We're doing Blood Prison tickets, right?
Okay. So this is where you're going to start naming cast members from a movie, and the first person to guess the movie wins. But if the person guesses wrong, the other person gets one more cast member to take a guess. And all the movies are prison-based somehow movies for tickets to Blood Prison. Okay, very good. I'm ready.
Kelly, ready?
I guess.
I kind of saw your face when I said prison movies.
That's
You're
okay.
like,
I know a couple.
These are all big movies.
Already starting with the excuses. Great.
Well, he is trying to get in her head. She's a rock. You're a rock, Kelly. Don't let it happen. All right, here we go. First one. Gerard Butler. Jamie Foxx.
Law-abiding citizen. Just watched it last night.
Are you
just
serious?
watched it last night?
I saw it was on.
Yep.
I saw it was
just
on.
watched it last night.
All right. Next one. John Belushi.
Blues Brothers.
That's a prison movie?
Yeah.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
no idea. I've never seen either of these movies.
Yeah.
Really?
That was all about
Joliet. Joliet.
Yeah. Okay.
Full tank gas, half pack of cigarettes, start, we're wearing sunglasses.
Hit it. Burt Reynolds. Eddie Albert.
Smokey and the Bandit.
All right, Kelly.
Oh, no. I know this one.
Ed Lauder. No guess?
No guess.
Longest Yard. Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I cannot impart to you guys enough that I don't know movies. But anyway, go ahead.
His idea.
Well, sure it was, of course.
All right. Let's try again here. Susan Sarandon. Sean Penn.
Oh, where she's the nun. What's that? She's the nun who...
Robert Prosky.
Sean Penn, all the way through Death Row. What's the name of that movie?
Raymond J. Barry.
Dead Man Walking.
Damn.
I've never even seen that movie.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right.
I can't overcome whatever lead you.
I know. I was going to tell
any.
you have to get this one, Cal.
Hi, I'm Darren Marlar, host of the Weird Darkness podcast. I want to talk about the most important tool in my podcast belt. Spreaker is the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to record, host, and distribute your show everywhere, from Apple Podcasts to Spotify. But the real game changer for me was Spreaker's monetization. Spreaker offers dynamic ad insertion. That means you can automatically insert ads into your episodes. No editing required. And with Spreaker's programmatic ads, they'll bring the ads to you, and you get paid for every download. This turned my podcasting hobby into a full-time career. Spreaker also has a premium subscription model where your most dedicated listeners can pay for bonus content or early access, adding another revenue stream to what you're already doing. And the best part, Spreaker grows with you. Whether you're just starting out or running a full-blown podcast network, Spreaker's powerful tools scale effortlessly as your show grows. So if you're ready to podcast like a pro and get paid while doing it, check out Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com.
Sean Connery.
The Rock.
Oh, that was definitely a tie. Damn, she got one immediately, too.
I got one, and it just got taken away from me.
George Clooney. John Turturro. Tim Blake Nelson.
Oh,
John Goodman.
Okay, were there the Soggy Bottom Boys? Go
Holly
ahead and get
Hunter.
it. The Soggy Bottom Boys. You know that
Oh,
movie?
yeah.
Chris Thomas King.
Land
Charles Durning. Pretty
of
good cast.
Constant Sorrow.
Oh, Brother, we're out, though.
Yeah, there you go.
Because all I do, all I
What? Wait, turn that back up. What are you doing? They do what?
And they stay
Hey, Mike, congratulations. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you tickets for Blood Prison, the Lightning Passes.
But guess what, Kevin?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, have a great Wednesday, Kevin. I really hope
Hey,
your day
that's
is
not
awesome.
right.
Oh.
If you don't give Kevin tickets, I'm going to be so mad at you right now. I completely face planted on this one. You have got to reward Kevin for his faith in me. I mean, I ate it so hard. You have to give him tickets. Yeah.
Oh, listen to him. You're being way too hard on yourself, Kelly.
See, Kevin and I are buds.
Fine, whatever,
Yes.
Kevin. Kevin, we'll get you hooked up too. Both of you got a pair of passes, lightning passes to Blood Prison up at Ohio State Reformatory, which kicks off September 26th. You guys, hang on, and we're going to get some tickets, okay?
Awesome. All right.
Great.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. We'll have more tickets tomorrow.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Well, you may have heard yesterday afternoon a few Columbus schools were under lockdown. Here's why. Police are still searching for a suspect after a juvenile was shot and injured, and those nearby schools put under lockdown. Authorities say 20 to 30 teenagers were involved in a fight near Lindbergh Park on the southwest side at about 3 p.m. Shots were fired. A 14-year-old boy was hit in the arm. Now, because the incident happened near Briggs High School, Lindbergh Elementary, and Binns Elementary, the 3 buildings were all placed on lockdown. Can you imagine? You're getting ready to walk out of school and they lock you down.
Shut her down.
Sheriff's officials say the suspect is still out there. They have not arrested anyone. Tyler Robinson has made his first court appearance in Utah hours after he was formally charged in the assassination of Charlie Kirk. The 22-year-old who appeared in the courtroom via video link showed no emotion as the charges against him were read out and spoke only when he was asked to state his name. He was wearing a suicide prevention smock, which officials say is very standard for high-profile inmates. The judge reviewed Robinson's financial situation and determined that he is indigent and will get a court-appointed attorney. He will remain behind bars without bail. Prosecutors outlined evidence, including a text message confession to his partner and a note left beforehand that said he had the opportunity to kill one of the nation's leading conservative voices, and he was going to take it. Well, as expected, President Trump has given TikTok another 90-day reprieve. He signed an executive order yesterday with news that American and Chinese officials are in the midst. They have a framework, apparently, working out a deal to keep the app active in the U.S. Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping are slated to discuss final details when they meet on Friday. So that's fine. The one day of calmness I had in my brain was when they shut down TikTok for like 12 hours.
Right.
And my brain was quiet. I was free to move on. And I can't tell you how entangled I've been ever since they popped the switch back on.
Well, I mean, it's become a part of the zeitgeist, and we need it.
Yeah.
We need it.
Yep. Gotta have it.
Gotta have it. That's all there is to it.
All right. Those are your 3 things.
All right, look, I think we've all been there before where you're just clinching, where you're just holding it because you got pee-pee so bad. You feel that? You ever have one of those ones? And I don't know if this happens to women, but I know it happens to men, where you really, really got to go, and then you finally get there, and you can literally feel your bladder, like you can feel it like draining.
Yeah,
you can feel the water level going down.
Right, like it hurts so bad that that it's so sensitive that you can feel it.
You just feel everything draining out of your body.
Oh yeah.
Whether you've had to pull over on the side of the road. I know I've been on the golf course before. Whether you've jumped out of the car and hit a side street or a dark alley. I get it. But these people are just not okay. Like, let's start in Missouri. Ozark, Missouri. Ozark High School had to be shut down because apparently there is a new social media trend where people are taking video of themselves just kind of doing it places. So apparently they have got issues in their bathrooms where a certain group of students are going in to take video and Jackson Pollocking the bathroom at the high school. So they've actually had to shut down the bathrooms at the high school and only leaving one open that now has to be monitored because of a couple students.
You know, my little nephew, he's not little now, but when he was 5, he and his buddies in kindergarten got in trouble for peeing on the wall. But they were 5, okay?
A little different.
Get it together, kids.
That's why they're doing it for the TikTok, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Like you said, though, we need TikTok.
We do need TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Because we need this.
Right?
Who is watching
everybody in that school.
Although, I will say, there's one guy who does these videos.
Oh, no.
And
what are they?
It's exactly what this is about, where he'll be standing outside, and all you see is, like, the stream, and then he'll, like, sneeze. And all of a sudden,
it just goes wild.
Yeah, it'll go like split in three and then come
from the sneeze, from the pressure.
From the pressure. And it goes. Oh God. Oh, that hurt. Okay, story number 2 takes us over to China, where 2 teenagers have just been ordered to pay a 2.2 million yen fine. That's about $309,000 because they decided that a good place to use the bathroom would be in the hot pot at the hot pot restaurant.
Oh, no.
That they worked at.
Oh, is that the one where it's like communally you eat out of the...
Yeah, you get like the giant hot pot that's boiling and you put meat in. It's almost like fondue, but not quite fondue. You get all the food in the hot pot, and hot pot is delicious. But the Shanghai court found that the two teenagers had infringed upon the company's property rights. Obviously, you can't go peeing in the pot. That's not, or at least not the hot pot. It's supposed to go in the bathroom pot, not the hot pot. So thankfully, they have found through investigation that no one actually consumed anything that was, peed in. So there's no issue there, but they still did cause damage, and so they are ordered to pay $309,000. And then finally, we take you over to Arizona, where apparently this man has got either mental issues or some sort of kink, because he went to see the Demon Slayer movie.
Yes.
Yeah.
That anime movie that is... Now, I get it. I guess I get it, because the movie is 2.5 hours long, 2 hours and 35 minutes long. And for any movie, that's a long time. And I know I've been in a movie theater before, not wanting to miss any of the movie, and you hold it as long as humanly possible before you finally just have to go. In fact, if you want, there's a great website called When Do I Go Pee or something, and it'll break down a movie and tell you when it's safe to go and when you won't miss any big plot points.
Okay.
No, please.
Hot idea. Can we please get back to making 90-minute movies? We don't need them any longer than that. Nobody wants to sit in the theater that long. 0 people. You all think you're such great artists. You must go 3 hours on a movie. Nobody wants it.
Your movie better be amazing if it's over 2 hours and 15 minutes. Yeah, but 2 hours. 2 hours is about the limit. And I'll give you an extra 15 if it's just one of the most enthralling movies I've ever seen in my life. But after that, and especially, I'm sorry, for a kid's movie, what kid is sitting through 2 hours and 35 minutes?
That's silly.
That's ridiculous. Well, this grown man couldn't do it, so he decided, you know what? I'm just going to go to the bathroom right here, which is what he did. He stood up right there in the movie theater and just started spraying. Not only that, he was hitting people in front of him, including children. Well, parents didn't take that too lightly, and there is video on the internet of him catching hands.
You're going to go on a registry, too, FYI.
100%. Yeah. They ended up, putting some hands on this guy and holding him down until police got there. People had kind of scattered and went towards the exit. They ended up turning the lights on, and for some reason, there goes my voice right in the middle of the story.
Got to hit a hot shower. Everybody's got to hit a hot shower.
Everybody got to get a hot shower. Police did show up. He was arrested. Yes, he will be spending time in jail. And yes, because there were children around, he will now be on a registry as well. So there's a time and a place. A specific place to go to the bathroom.
Very specific.
Use it. Just use it.
Your rock station, 99.7 The Blitz.
Oh, gosh.
What?
Would you rather have someone, take a whiz or vomit on you? If you have to be sprayed by something... I'm trying to think, because I was thinking there's no way, shape, or form I could handle that, but if the other option was being vomited on, I guess I'd take it. Okay, that is weird. I have no idea why I'm thinking this.
I'm not in either one of them.
Hold on, we gotta. No, we're not moving on.
Choose.
Oh no, Kelly, we are not moving on from this. If this is what crossed your mind, then we have to break this down a little bit. I am Ooh.
Hi, I'm Darren Marlar, host of the Weird Darkness podcast. I want to talk about the most important tool in my podcast belt. Spreaker is the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to record, host, and distribute your show everywhere, from Apple Podcasts to Spotify. But the real game changer for me was Spreaker's monetization. Spreaker offers dynamic ad insertion. That means you can automatically insert ads into your episodes. No editing required. And with Spreaker's programmatic ads, they'll bring the ads to you, and you get paid for every download. This turned my podcasting hobby into a full-time career. Spreaker also has a premium subscription model where your most dedicated listeners can pay for bonus content or early access, adding another revenue stream to what you're already doing. And the best part, Spreaker grows with you. Whether you're just starting out or running a full-blown podcast network, Spreaker's powerful tools scale effortlessly as your show grows. So if you're ready to podcast like a pro and get paid while doing it, check out Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com.
Ooh, I'm taking
the number one.
Yeah, I think I'm taking the number one, too.
I can't do chunks.
Yeah.
Someone else's.
I think I'm taking the number one, too. Vic, you want to join this 7 a.m. conversation?
I refuse to answer this question. I don't accept the choices.
Then you get both.
Oh, man. Could you imagine at the same time? Oh,
we just took this to the darkest place
Talk
we could.
about that.
So gross. It's breakfast. Whose brain works like this?
I mean, it's almost like a warm blanket, but not quite because it doesn't have any real form to it.
I'd rather the smell of like lavender than whatever's going on there.
What if they had asparagus for dinner?
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, it's a Wednesday, which means we have to visit one of my favorite websites called Fess Hole, where people jump online and anonymously confess things that they've done. If you got one, please, 800-821-9970. You want to give us a call, you want to confess something, we'll leave you anonymous. We want to hear your little story. But let me share some of the... This is probably the craziest collection of Fess Hole that we've ever had. So here we go. When someone sits next to me at the train station, bus stop, or park bench, I just stare straight ahead and say, "It's done. Did you bring the money?" They usually freeze before apologizing and making an excuse to leave.
That's hilarious.
That's genius.
I love it.
I really want to try that. I want to try that so bad. Information security job. I wrote a report every day saying they need to spend money to fix A, B, and C or they'll get hacked. I got ignored for 18 months. They got hacked. They fired me. I took all my daily reports to the employment board and took them for an absolute fortune for
Excellent.
a misfiring.
I love it.
Guess who the hacker was?
Him? Oh,
yes.
Dude.
Wow.
Genius.
Yep.
That's the plot of the fourth Die Hard movie, where the DOD director ends up hacking into the system.
Yes.
He's like, I told you to fix it.
Yep.
And you didn't fix it.
Command center.
Yeah.
Warlock.
Day of painting the house, lost track of time, rushed out to pick up my wife from work, but I took my pants off as they were covered in paint, and I just got in the car in my undies. I parked outside her work. She came out with two of her colleagues she said she would give a lift home to. That ride home was awkward.
Oh, wow.
The first time I attempted to give a favor to my boyfriend, I was at college and extremely drunk. He was extremely drunk as well. I threw up a full stomach of Truly directly on top of him. I stumbled away and left. I spent the rest of college hoping he'd forgotten who it was he went home with.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, if you've never had a belly button full of Truly.
Oh, I haven't.
Are you really living? Come on. Oh, the cat died and my daughter was devastated. Begged him to get him cremated. I said, no, it's $150. However, she wore me down finally. Well, a cheap urn from Amazon and a bag of ash on eBay, about $20 in total. She cried with gratitude when I handed her the urn and said, here he is. You can put him in your room.
I hope you feel bad about that for the rest of your life, dude. That is so... $150 to help your little daughter grieve, and you wouldn't do that for her? You faked it? You're a monster.
But he helped her grieve. She didn't know.
I would totally do the same thing.
Oh.
$150 or more?
You just can never, ever let her find out. That's all.
Yeah. Or you just tell her when she's an adult and you
No. Just never.
Oh, okay.
It can never come out.
No. She will be, I don't care if it's 30 years later, she will be so mad at you.
You think so?
Yes.
Do you think everybody has a secret they're taking to the grave?
100%.
Yeah, I bet
About
so.
100?
Yeah. 100%. My husband and I lost all our toys and lube. Think we left them in the suitcase we gave to our daughter to take away to college.
Well, she'll need it.
Yeah. Oh, man, imagine opening up that suitcase.
That is trauma.
Things just come flopping out.
This isn't.
Mom,
what is this?
Dad.
Are they playing a joke on me? What?
Right, yeah, exactly.
Right?
Or are they just preparing me for college? Bought a Tesla for my wife. Not because it's an amazing car, but because I can now have a wank knowing how far she is away from home. Yes, you can track it. Although you can track it on text message. You can still set up location.
Yeah.
You can still know where they're at no matter what.
Yeah.
But I guess with a Tesla, it's a little bit easier to track.
It's like two-factor authentication.
Two-factor authentication, yeah. Yeah, in case phone isn't updating properly, you want to make sure you know you got time to give a tug. I understand. Finally, my husband had a poo in the bathroom while I was in the bath. He washed his hands in the bath while I was in it.
What?
Do I leave him?
What?
Could you imagine the audacity of getting up off the toilet after wiping and just going over to the bathtub and just...
A lot quicker. It's very efficient.
It is very efficient.
Most of us are taking baths to relax and have some kind of serene time. How dare you drop a deuce next to me while I'm trying to take a bath?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that either.
I was going to say, Kelly was upset before he washed his hands.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you might as well wash. You've already destroyed everything that I'm doing here.
The aroma,
you
the
might
bubbles.
as well. The icing on the cake is just put your hands in the bath water and be done with it.
Oh, man. That's not a rubber ducky. That's... Oh. You want more? Go to Fess Hole. It's a great website, 997 The Blitz. So we've had ourselves a pretty warm week. That's going to continue into the weekend, where we're going to be creeping close to 90 pretty much every single day the rest of the week. However, it's absolutely gorgeous when we leave work here. And so I've been driving with my windows down lately. And I was doing something, and I got to thinking, I can't remember how long I've been doing this. I've been doing this so long, I don't even know where it started. I don't know how it started, but I do it just about every single time. And that is when my windows are down. If I've got my hand out the window, what I'll do is, as cars are coming the opposite direction, I take my middle finger and my index finger, and I switch back and forth. Every time a car passes, I switch my finger back and forth.
Like a counting thing? Like an OCD thing?
No.
Not counting, but what I'm doing is, see, I've got laser fingers, and as the car drives by, I cut the car in half, like the long way. And then it switches, and the next car comes by. And then if it's like three cars, I'm like, I switch my fingers back and forth.
He's an X-Men, Kelly.
Yeah, basically.
I feel like it's like Fruit Ninja with cars.
Yes,
Yeah.
but it's a laser instead of a sword.
Yeah, exactly. So I cut the car, and then and then I switch my finger to the middle finger, and I switch it again.
Yes, Goose, you are the only one in the world doing this.
And I imagine the laser cutting through the car. And I'm like, yeah, I'm cutting the car in half. It's my fun little car game.
Yeah, I can't
Car
say
Ninja. Yeah, it's not Fruit Ninja, it's Car
Car
Ninja.
Ninja.
Yep. And then, but I always test myself too, because depending on, let's say there's two lanes, coming the opposite direction.
Okay.
If the cars are close together, can I get my fingers switched fast enough? You gotta switch them real fast. And there's three cars, you gotta get them fingers going.
Boy, yeah, that's
But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who uses laser fingers to cut cars in half coming in the opposite direction.
I feel like there might be an OCD component to this. Do you think there is?
I would not be surprised. I have fully admitted I've got a full touch of the tism, and
Okay.
OCD.
Just because it is, I feel like it could be like a calming sort of thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah, it's a self-soothe.
Self-soothing.
Yeah.
Self-soothing, yes.
Now, do you ever go, oh, I like that car, I'm not going to cut that one in half?
No, I usually just cut them all in half. But I want to know, is there anything that you do that you're...
I really love this. I love to delve deeper into this.
Into my laser fingers?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you do and you're pretty sure you're the only one in some little tiny little thing you do, but you're pretty sure you're the only one in the world who does it? 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Aaron.
Aaron. Hello, Aaron. Do you do something that you believe you're the only one in the world who does it?
Well, no, you just made it sound like I'm not the only one now, because I don't use laser fingers, but my hand is a mountain bike and I ramp all the cars.
Oh, absolutely. Everybody. Okay, wait. Everybody ramps the car. Yeah.
I don't. I've
you don't
never
ramp
heard
the car?
of this.
Every guy ramps the car.
I in fact, I'm driving down 270 now, and while you were talking about it, I was like, "Oh my God, I'm sitting here ramping cars."
Ramping cars with your hand, yes. You don't do the wind resistance.
No.
You've never been on the highway and cupped your hand and tried to hold it while you're going.
Yeah, I've done that, but I've never thought about ramping cars.
Back and forth.
Back and forth. Yeah.
No, that makes
start doing the wave.
Yeah, just jump with the cars. Oh, that's a good one, Aaron.
Well, I'm not the only one anymore.
No, you're not the only one. I'll tell you this. If you put your hand, if you roll your window down all the way, right, and you're resting your hand on the windowsill there, if you let your hand dangle, just like at the wrist, if you get it just right, you can get it where the wind catches your pinky, and it's just flappa, 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 flappa. And you just let your pinky hang, and all of a sudden your pinky's just like... It's a lot of fun. I recommend it.
Yep.
Well, Aaron, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Have a great one. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, good morning. It's Nick.
Nick, is there something you think you do that no one else does?
Do what?
Is there something you do that you think no one else does, or are you calling for a completely different reason?
Every time I drive under a bridge, if there's a vehicle that's going to meet my... I always thought I smash the crap out of it while I drive underneath.
If a car is coming under...
Hi, I'm Darren Marlar, host of the Weird Darkness podcast. I want to talk about the most important tool in my podcast belt. Spreaker is the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to record, host, and distribute your show everywhere, from Apple Podcasts to Spotify. But the real game changer for me was Spreaker's monetization. Spreaker offers dynamic ad insertion. That means you can automatically insert ads into your episodes. No editing required. And with Spreaker's programmatic ads, they'll bring the ads to you, and you get paid for every download. This turned my podcasting hobby into a full-time career. Spreaker also has a premium subscription model where your most dedicated listeners can pay for bonus content or early access, adding another revenue stream to what you're already doing. And the best part, Spreaker grows with you. Whether you're just starting out or running a full-blown podcast network, Spreaker's powerful tools scale effortlessly as your show grows. So if you're ready to podcast like a pro and get paid while doing it, check out Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com.
Beneath the bridge at the same time. You cut out a little bit. You pretend that you're going to smash it?
Yeah, as I drive under the bridge, and if the car is bridge, at the same time, we pass each other.
Yes!
I got you.
So I pretend like we got a crazy car accident.
Can I tell you, when I used to drive from Detroit to Ann Arbor for work, my drive there and back took me right across the Detroit Metro Airport there. And so the landing path was right over the highway. And I used to get such a half a chub if I got the plane flying right over me.
Right.
Because it's only a couple 100 feet above you at that point when it's coming in for a landing. Oh, those perfect timing matchups are the best. I love that. Thanks for the call, man. I hope you have a great one. Wait a minute here. Who texts this in? Jimmy. I used to use my fingers to cut cars while driving. I'm not the only one.
Oh, wow.
That's wild.
Jimmy admits to doing it.
Aaron said finger lightsaber.
Yes, the old finger lightsaber.
Tasha
absolutely.
says, when I have my hand out the window, I follow the shadows of the power lines on the road with my hands.
Okay, there we go.
That.
Let's see here. Blitz, hi, who's this? Hi. Blitz, hello.
Hi.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, Kara.
Hi, Kara, how are you?
Good.
What do you do that nobody else does?
I chew my Frosties and my milkshakes.
You chew your Frosties. Okay.
And her milkshakes.
Interesting.
How?
Do you also...
You know how it has like the fine ice in it? I still do a little crunch before I swallow it.
Okay, you give it just to make sure you're not choking on your milkshake.
I don't know. I don't know why I do it. I just do it.
That's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you also if you have like an ice cream cone, can you bite into your ice cream?
Yes.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Some people can't bite into their ice cream
with the bottom teeth. Though.
No, with the front teeth, with your two big buck teeth.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have buck teeth. I'm just saying the human buck teeth right there in front, because some people can't do that. Too sensitive to do that.
Yeah.
Do you bite into your ice cream, Kelly?
I don't.
Okay.
No, I don't take a big. That's not really civilized. I would even go so far as to say.
Not civilized? Really? Okay. Well, thank you for the call. I really appreciate it.
We got a text here from Tasha. Says, when I have my hand out the window, I follow the shadows of the power lines on the road with my hands. Really?
Kelly
how did I miss
just
that?
did that. Kelly
I don't know how I
just
missed
did
that.
that.
He
I guess I was.
tunes me
No, I
out.
was
It's okay.
reading. I was reading
It's
text.
all right.
Sorry.
Blitz, hi, who's this? Hello, Blitz.
Hi.
Somebody's cracking up. Who's cracking up back there? Or was that us on the radio? We're just reverbing, hearing ourselves on the delay. Okay, never mind. Who's this?
This is Jason.
Jason, what do you do that nobody else does?
All right, so if there's like a dead bug on my windshield, I will close my one eye like I'm snipering somebody, and with the rocket that I have in my car, I will press the imaginary button on my steering wheel and blow cars up in front of me.
Wow.
The dead bug is your crosshairs, and you're just lining them up.
And that trigger is right on my steering wheel. And
absolutely.
I will blow you up so fast.
Absolutely. Especially if they're going slow in the left-hand lane, you're just, boom. Yes, I love it.
My rocket is off the street. Don't piss me off.
That's right, yeah. The front license plate flips down, and it shoots out the missile. Yeah.
You guys are playing some fun games.
I drive with the imaginary bazooka.
I
Nice.
absolutely love that.
Spy Hunter.
Yes, exactly what I was thinking. Spy Hunter from the Nintendo.
The only weird thing I'm doing in my car is envisioning that when I'm on a freeway and there's a concrete median or barrier, I always envision a car going the opposite direction, launching into my car.
I
think of that every day of my life driving
If you
home.
blow them up first, you won't ever have that.
That's right.
Exactly. Thank you for the hot tip.
You need the missile launcher installed into your steering wheel,
I
Kelly.
do.
All you got to do. Thanks for the call, man. Let's do one more here. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, Goose, it's JC.
JC, what do you think you do that nobody else does?
I'm pretty sure there's not many people that will drink an entire pot of Death Wish coffee to wake up in the morning.
Woo!
What is
Oh, you're probably, it's that really strong coffee. Yeah, you're probably the only one who does that. Yeah, that's
How fast is your heart beating right now?
I was going to say that's AFib waiting to happen.
Or maybe you're correcting AFib.
So much about me.
What's that?
And that would explain so much about me.
Yeah. Oh, and it's all making sense now. All right.
Got it.
Thanks for the call. Eric texted in and said, this is Eric. I do the finger thing. I've been doing it since I was little. I guess I am not the only one in the world that has laser fingers.
Very interesting.
Jason says never eats the last bite of food. It can be $100 steak, and I will not eat the last bite.
Okay.
That's really interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what the mentality behind that is.
I don't know.
Like you're just going to savor it forever and not finish off that last bite? 800-821-9970. Something you do that nobody else in the world does, or at least so you think. 99.7 The Blitz. So I just admitted that while driving down the road, if my window's down, I'll stick my hand out the window and I use my index and my middle finger and I switch back and forth as cars are coming at me in the opposite direction. I cut them in half with my laser fingers as they're driving by, and then I switch fingers every time I switch cars.
Yeah.
And that's just my fun little game I play.
And you're not alone.
Apparently not. I thought I brought it up because I wanted to know, what do you do that you think you're the only one in the world that does it? And found out I'm not the only one in the world who uses laser fingers to cut cars in half. I was kind of shocked by that. Nancy, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you?
Excellent, Nancy. What do you do that you think no one else does?
Okay, I take Nestle Quick, like the chocolate Nestle Quick powder stuff that you would make chocolate milk with.
Uh-huh.
But I put it in my milk, but I don't, stir it up. I put it on a spoon, and I dip that spoon into the milk at about a 45-degree angle, and it makes a little bubble over top of the powder.
I used to do that all the time.
You do?
I haven't lately, but I used to all the time.
Yeah. Wait, are you saying and then you eat the spoon with just a little bit of milk on it?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
And it's all dry inside still, but there's that wet bubble over, right?
Yeah, there's some sort of weird texture situation that I like about it. I'm real picky about my textures, but something about this combination, chef's kiss.
So how many, if you sit down with a glass of milk, how many spoonfuls of Nestle Quick are you going through and putting in your mouth? A dozen?
Probably only about 3 to 4.
3 or 4.
It gets real gritty and real powdery.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we did that. Remember we did the powder.
Yeah, but we raw dogged it.
Right.
We
yes.
So I'm wondering how much different would that have been?
Not a ton.
I can't imagine
Not
it
a
would
ton.
be that big a difference.
It's still pretty dry and gritty for sure. That is, but even because if you think about it, if you put 3 or 4 scoops of Nestle Quick in your milk, that is going to be some thick chocolatey milk. So you're getting You're getting a good old buzz there going.
I love it.
I also like to put sugar packets in the bottom of my coffee and then use a straw to drink my coffee. So I'm drinking up some of those sugar crystals at the same time. It's texture. It's all about the texture.
At this point, just put it on the counter with a credit card and get it over with. Just cut up your lines already. I mean, come on.
Snort it.
Yeah.
I do feel like the two of us are going to meet down the road in a diabetes ward.
Right? Yeah. I used to.
I remember your name.
I used to because my mom would only buy Rice Krispies or Corn Flakes. I would then take the granulated sugar and put it on top before I put the milk on. But then take the spoon and scrape the bottom of the bowl so you get that little mound of sugar on the spoon.
Oh yeah,
heaping mounds of sugar.
That was the good stuff. Nancy, thank you so much for the call. I hope you have a great one. As I'm going through, this person says that they sing karaoke, and when they get to a red light, they try and encourage other people to sing along with them.
Oh, that's fun. I'd sing along with you.
This person says that they look through their mirror and try and line up the guardrails to cut in half. So they lean forward and lean backwards, so they're using the mirror reflection to evenly make it.
Ooh, okay.
Come to find out, lots of people keep themselves busy while driving instead of just driving. Yeah. So that does explain a lot of things that happen on the road, I would have to assume.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Police in a small city in upstate New York said they arrested a 27-year-old Columbus man after he tried to enroll in a local high school with a fake ID. Police in Norwich, New York, arrested the man after he exhibited some concerning behavior at a local YMCA. Investigators say there are no reports that any minors were hurt. The man did not gain access to the high school. He does face a charge of criminal impersonation, and he has a record here in Franklin County. Pleaded guilty in 2021 after he was arrested on a charge of impersonating a police officer. He was sentenced to complete a mental health program, which he didn't do. So as soon as New York is done with him, he'll be extradited back here to Columbus.
Can't imagine when anybody want to go back to high school.
Yeah, I know.
Well, yeah. 6 children, including a 2-month-old infant, were found locked inside a storage unit in Milwaukee early yesterday morning. Milwaukee police responded to a storage facility at approximately 1:36 a.m. after receiving reports of children trapped in a unit. Officers found 6 kids, ages 2 months, 2, 3, 5, 7, and 9. They arrested a 26-year-old woman and a 33-year-old man, and that is all the information that's available right now. But Good thing those kids were found alive. The 2025 Louder Than Life Festival starts tomorrow at the Highland Festival grounds at the Kentucky Exposition Center in Louisville. Camping opens at noon today, unless you bought an early arrival pass. They sell passes for everything, folks.
Yeah, they do.
If you want to get in the gates early, 9 a.m., you had to have purchased an early arrival camping pass. If you didn't, you have to wait till noon. Tomorrow's lineup includes Slayer, Rob Zombie, Marilyn Manson, and Lamb of God. Friday, it's Avenged Sevenfold and Sleep Token. Saturday, Deftones. Sunday, Bring Me the Horizon.
Hi, I'm Darren Marlar, host of the Weird Darkness podcast. I want to talk about the most important tool in my podcast belt. Spreaker is the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to record, host, and distribute your show everywhere, from Apple Podcasts to Spotify. But the real game changer for me was Spreaker's monetization. Spreaker offers dynamic ad insertion. That means you can automatically insert ads into your episodes. No editing required. And with Spreaker's programmatic ads, they'll bring the ads to you, and you get paid for every download. This turned my podcasting hobby into a full-time career. Spreaker also has a premium subscription model where your most dedicated listeners can pay for bonus content or early access, adding another revenue stream to what you're already doing. And the best part, Spreaker grows with you. Whether you're just starting out or running a full-blown podcast network, Spreaker's powerful tools scale effortlessly as your show grows. So if you're ready to podcast like a pro and get paid while doing it, check out Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com.
There are 7 stages at Louder Than Life, so we're getting there, folks, with Sonic Temple.
Yeah, we're going to have 5. We're going to have 5 in
7 stages, 175 bands this weekend.
I mean, jeez.
So it's pretty enormous. I've never been to Louder Than Life.
I haven't either.
It sounds like a great time.
That's so much to try. 7 stages trying to work your way around.
It really is. It's almost, I think 5 stages is too much.
I agree.
I thought 4 was a lot.
I like a 3-stage situation.
I concur.
I'm good with 3.
But anyway,
I don't know.
I guess the bigger the better, I guess. That's the, I guess that's what they go by. So anyway, you're getting it big and you're getting better at Louder Than Life starting tomorrow. Those are your 3 things.
All right, it's a Wednesday. The past few Wednesdays, we have attempted a new world record every single Wednesday, seeing if we can get in, because it was about a month ago or so that Guinness released a list of world records that have never been attempted or broken. So we figured, why not try and get in? Kelly, you've been talking about this for a while. You've been wanting to get into the Guinness Book of World Records.
Yeah, I thought maybe like jump rope or something, but I did buy a jump rope over COVID, and it was so hard I quit.
And I also think jump rope records would be very hard to break, because if you've seen some of those jump ropers.
Have you seen the speed jump roping? It's impossible.
It's insane.
Yeah, I'm talking about like, I don't know if there are tricks or something you could do. I don't know. I just had big ideas when I bought that jump rope, and it has not been out of the closet in 4 years.
I know how your jump rope feels. So we're going to attempt to break a world record. Today, it is the farthest distance bottle flip. You've seen the videos where people take their water bottle, flip it, it does a rotation and lands upright. So apparently there has never been a world record for the farthest distance bottle flip.
Oh, so we can start at 2 feet.
We could, technically. I don't know if they're going to give us a world record for that, but I mean, we could
maybe
try
a quick one, a quick world record.
A quick world record before it's broken.
Right.
Yes. But here's the thing. Do we try and land it on the floor, or do we try and land it on the table? Because the table's going to slide. But does the floor count?
I think the floor counts.
It would count for distance, but not height, obviously. I guess. I don't know.
Well, let me see here. All right, so I've got the water bottle. Yeah, let me see that. I got the mic. All right, here's the microphone. Okay, so I'll go 3. Let's see, 1, 2. All right, 3. So that's what, 10
feet.
10 feet.
Yeah.
10 feet. All right, I'm going for the table. All right, here we go. Right for the table. Oh, that's going to be a good one.
It
got hung up.
You know what? It was like the water in it stopped it from making that full rotation.
You have to adjust.
You got to give it more
adjust.
oomph.
It like pulled it back.
Yeah, you got to give it a harder flip then. So we're back here, and then you give it one more push like that.
I thought that was
I over tried. All right, Kelly, here.
All right.
Your world record attempts for World Record Wednesday. Let's see if Kelly can stick the landing here. You got to give it a little oomph. on the turn. Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good, too.
Man, that was coming down, and it just slipped off the edge.
I think that's going to be the hard one, is landing it on the table. You got to give it enough height so it doesn't slide forward, though.
All right, Thick.
Here we go.
You got it?
Get your cord out of my way.
You're taking this so seriously. I love it. Oh, on the side.
Nope.
You know, I think we need to practice a little bit.
I think you're right. Yeah, I think this is not.
There's a way to do it.
This is not going to be. Some college kid's going to nail this in,
Oh,
in a heartbeat. Give it some height. There it is.
Oh, that was so close.
That's the secret. Give
I
it
feel like we
height.
need to go live. What can we go live on here? Facebook?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Oh! You guys really had it close. It slid on its,
that was so
made
close.
the full rotation, landed, but just slid over.
I recommend going home tonight, because if you want to set a world record, you can very easily do so. All you have to do is do the old bottle flip with a water bottle. And apparently, again, there's no distance yet, so you could send in a video of like 5 feet or something, and it could be done. It could be just as easy as that, and you could have yourselves a world record. Thick got all excited. No, you can't even do it on the floor, Thick. Bottle flipping is not your forte.
Come on, Kelly.
No.
You try it on the floor.
Done! Oh, I thought that was done, so.
You know, we think it's so easy. We can break a world record. It's not.
It's not easy.
It's a world record for a reason.
I would love for you to take video, though, and go ahead and send it to us. See, I agree. Keith just texted in and said there's video of people flipping bottles on top of light poles and Walmart signs. I've seen those.
Yes.
So how is there not a world record yet? I don't understand.
Well, they just haven't.
They haven't sent it in or whatever. So,
oh, my God, Kelly just, did 10 flips.
She's got to give that old college try.
You really do.
We have found out this morning we are not professional bottle flippers.
On to the next.
That was a fail.
That was definitely a fail, without a doubt.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
I got some interesting stories for you this round. The first one takes us down to Zambia, where 2 men are going to spend 2 years in prison for attempted murder on the president through witchcraft. Apparently, after investigation, they found that these 2 men were, in fact, hired by someone else to perform witchcraft using a specific set of charms and a chameleon tail that was once pricked in a ritual, which causes death to occur within 5 days. So the lawyer for the 2 men said his clients pleaded for leniency as they were first-time offenders. So just be leery if you're trying to kill the president with witchcraft. Then you can get in a lot of trouble.
Wow.
And you can go to jail because, well, in certain areas, like this African country, they still believe in some of that stuff. So you got to be real careful when you dip your toe into witchcraft. Story number 2 takes us over to Russia, where this woman really wanted herself a Labubu doll collection and some concert tickets to see a very popular band over there. So the 26-year-old woman did whatever she could to try and get her hands on some money, and she finally did. She got her hands on 100,000 rubles, which is about $1,100. $1,180 is about the value, which again she used to purchase a Labubu doll collection and some concert tickets. How did she do so? Well, she found a man online who wanted to buy her soul. Yes, she sold her soul for some tickets and a Labubu collection. The young woman by the name of Karina responded to an ad in the paper which said, "I want to buy your soul. You need to sign a contract in blood, and I will be the person that owns your soul." And the man responded, said, "I just bought my first soul. I definitely feel like Davy Jones right now." He obviously has no idea how to use his newly purchased human soul. But I would absolutely sell, if I really needed, I'm not going to sell it for $1,100. But you want to give me some money? I'll sign a contract. Sell my soul.
Go down the crossroads. You can have huge success for selling your soul.
Yeah.
You know, Bart Simpson sold his soul to Milhouse for $5, and then Milhouse turned around and traded Bart's soul for some pogs. So, I mean, your soul could end up in the wrong hands if you were to sell it to somebody you trust. They turn around and sell it. You may be really up a creek down the road.
You got to do a non-transferable contract.
Yes, I like that.
Absolutely. That's got to be in the provisions.
Yeah.
My soul is non-transferable.
Right.
You can't just be passing it around.
Right.
I passed myself around enough when I was alive. I don't need my soul being slutty too. You can just keep my soul in one place. All right. That's your not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. Let's get to some Blitz therapy on a Wednesday morning, brought to you by Tri-State Men's Health. We got an email from Amber looking for a little assist. And I'm sure she's not the only one who's been through this before. She says, the other day I was in the bathroom at work in a stall when two of my coworkers came in, and they didn't know I was there. So they started gossiping. And it was about me. And it was all bad. I said the only reason I got my recent promotion is because the boss thinks I'm hot, and they see me flirting with him. Well, I don't flirt. I'm just nice to everyone. They went on to say I'm not qualified, and that I'm too nice and fake. So I just kind of sat there frozen, sick to my stomach. She says, I work really hard for my promotion. I feel awful that they think I didn't earn it. Do I confront them and tell them I heard everything? Do I try and prove them wrong and just ignore it? Do I go to my boss and tell them what happened? That's a sticky situation to be in. She says she's looking for some help. 800-821-9970.
How you didn't pop out right away and say, oh, listen, I'm here. I hear what you're saying about, just address it immediately. I don't know how you had, maybe you were scared or didn't know what to do, because I feel like, and maybe it's because I'm older now and I wouldn't hide away from that. I would address it immediately. I would have popped out and said, hey, you probably didn't know I was here, but do you want to talk about this?
Okay. So you're just going to confront and be like, hey, you want to tell me how you feel and we can talk it out?
Now, it's too late for that now, obviously. I would not go to your boss over this. These two people mean nothing, okay? They mean nothing. They're going to talk crap because they aren't advancing in the company or whatever their problem is with you. They mean nothing. I wouldn't even go to HR. It's your word against theirs.
Yeah.
What I would do is approach them. I would say, hey, and you can do it in the kindest way because that makes it hurt more. To say, listen, I know you guys didn't know I was in there. I overheard you saying.
Hi, I'm Darren Marlar, host of the Weird Darkness podcast. I want to talk about the most important tool in my podcast belt. Spreaker is the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to record, host, and distribute your show everywhere, from Apple Podcasts to Spotify. But the real game changer for me was Spreaker's monetization. Spreaker offers dynamic ad insertion. That means you can automatically insert ads into your episodes. No editing required. And with Spreaker's programmatic ads, they'll bring the ads to you, and you get paid for every download. This turned my podcasting hobby into a full-time career. Spreaker also has a premium subscription model where your most dedicated listeners can pay for bonus content or early access, adding another revenue stream to what you're already doing. And the best part, Spreaker grows with you. Whether you're just starting out or running a full-blown podcast network, Spreaker's powerful tools scale effortlessly as your show grows. So if you're ready to podcast like a pro and get paid while doing it, check out Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com.
This, and first of all, it really hurt my feelings. And second of all, do we need to talk about this? Is this your real opinion of me? Because I've worked very hard for this. I would address it. These people aren't your friends. They never will be your friends. Don't ever get that, confused in your mind that people like these will ever be your friends.
Right.
That's not your goal. But your goal is to stand up for yourself.
Do you think there's a difference if something like this happens, let's say in an office like this, where we're all, I would say, I know that we're all close-knit, but there's not a ton of us. There's some of us, but there's not a ton of us, as opposed to working at, let's say, Nationwide downtown.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because it's a little more close-knit here. Word gets around a lot faster in this building or in a building like this than it would at, let's say, a Nationwide.
Yeah, everybody in here's on the same team.
Sure, no, I get that. I get that, but
we're not trying to outdo anybody else in the building. We're just trying to do what we do the best we can.
Okay, but if they were, and if you overheard this in the bathroom in a close-knit community like we have, I would say, oh, hey guys, I'm in here, and then leave the burden on them to fix it.
All right. 800-821-9970. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Norman.
Norman, all right, Norman. How are you handling this situation? You're in there taking care of your morning glory, and you hear two employees talking about you. How are you handling that?
Oh, I'd have come out this fall just like you said, smiling. They will. Hello, ladies.
Hello, ladies. How's it going? or do
you said? I just smile and laugh. Like, well, you know what? I still got the promotion, and you can all kiss my ass.
There you go. Yeah, that's true. You could absolutely rub it in the face. Thanks so much for the call. Do you come out and say, "Hey, ladies," and pretend? Don't even say that you heard them. Leave it on them to know that you heard them.
I think it's the best way to do it. Like, because they're going to know. They're going to be, you'll see it on their faces.
Yes.
And you can just let the silence speak for itself. And maybe just stand there for a second.
Yeah, I mean, if you're going to come out then, yeah, I would too. I'd go, hey, what's going on? And just act like nothing happened. That would be awesome. But we're past that point, so can't do that.
Yeah, I wouldn't act like nothing happened.
I wouldn't approach them. I wouldn't tell anybody. I would just continue to kick ass at my job.
Yeah.
If she, based on what she said, she worked really hard. So keep doing what you're doing and keep moving up.
Your success is just going to piss them off more.
And maybe every once in a while you go, man, too bad I didn't really earn this. You just look at it, just a little petty. Just a little petty. I know you're a fan of petty, Goose.
Yeah, I don't mind a little petty for sure.
Just a little tiny comment. Lets them know you overheard it.
Man, can you guys believe I got another raise?
Oh, my favorite show growing up was Petticoat Junction. I got no problem being a little petty. 2514 does bring a good point. I wouldn't approach them because they're the type to run to HR and say you're harassing them.
Yeah, and they'll team up against you.
Right.
And like you said, it's your word against theirs. So you don't,
that's a good
you're in
point.
a bad position if you're trying to tell on them.
Kind of leave it at that. 800-821-9970. Let's see. Mary says, I'm with Kelly. Would have walked out of the stall, washed my hands, be super sweet, and just walk away. I can totally see that. Because I'm kind of a non-confrontational person for the most part, but something like this, I might...
Yeah, I feel like at least deserves acknowledgement.
Right.
Like, it's all awkward here, and it's because you were talking behind my back, so...
You dropped the old, I think I'll sell my house since I get to live rent-free in your heads.
Yeah, that ain't bad. Sam says, haters gonna hate. Let them hate. You know you're doing something right if you have haters.
Jealousy.
Can't argue with that.
And they obviously are jealous of her looks, too, because they brought it up.
Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're not wrong. 800-821-9970. Help out Amber. It's 99.7 The Blitz. All right. We have to sidestep real quick because someone is on the phone. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Say it. No? Oh, it's Roman. He's being shy again.
Oh, Roman! Okay. If you don't remember Roman, it was last week that we had a little conversation about whose kid already got in trouble at school.
Oh, yeah.
And Roman
was causing some problems. But he had already been talked to a couple times. And I had to have a little conversation with Roman. Roman, are you there?
Say it loud. Say yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Roman.
It sounds like he's been a good boy from the tone of his voice.
Well, I gotta hope so, because I told Roman, I informed him I had on speed dial right here on my phone. I was ready to make a phone call to the big man up north and let him know, because we're only a couple months away.
That's true.
So, Roman, I have to send a progress report. I was told that I need a progress report from Santa himself. So, how did this week go, Roman? Did you get in trouble?
Are you being shy? Yesterday was a bad day, but Thursday, Friday was fantastic of last week.
Okay, good.
Right. We're trying.
We're all right.
We're trying.
Well, Roman.
Well, what happened yesterday?
Yeah, Roman.
2 steps forward, 1 step back. That's okay. We're still making forward progress.
I'm all about progress, but Roman, come on, man. We only got a handful of weeks here left. I mean, I know you don't understand this yet, but in the adult world, there's only 6 paychecks till Christmas, and that's coming up real quick. So we got to put a lockdown on this. So you had 2 days good, and then we had a bad day yesterday. So now we have a new goal. All right, I'm going to send the progress report and said there was only one bad day, but now I'm going to send a progress report, Roman. And next Thursday, we better get like 4 good days out of this. You can't be having any more missteps, okay?
Got it. We'll call back next week.
All right, I kind of feel like I need to know his side of the story, though. Maybe the other kids were being jerks. That's a possibility. That's a possibility.
What is it you got in trouble for, Roman?
Can you tell me what you did yesterday?
Come on, speak up.
Say it loud.
Come on, Roman.
I was getting out of I cut it 2,000.
He ditched.
Oh, you did?
You did. Wait.
Okay.
Wait, how do you...
Wow, that is impressive.
Yeah, wait a minute.
You ditched. Where did he go, Dad?
No. He ditched like in line.
Oh,
he cut in line.
Oh,
okay. Well, that's not as bad.
I thought it was nap time, and he's like, I'm out of here.
I'm going to McDonald's.
Going to McDonald's? Going to pick up a pack of silver 100s up at the Sunoco? I'm out of here.
Yeah, listen, you get mob justice when you ditch in line. I feel like he's probably already paid the price. Like, people probably yelled at him, and he learned a lesson.
Got a little talking to. All right, well, I'm going to send the progress report, Roman, and we need...
I'm giving you a thumbs up, all right? I feel like we're just going to get better and better from here on out.
Amy texted in and said, Roman, you do... Amy said, Roman, you do you. Santa won't let you down.
All right.
But you got to be good. You got to try. You got to try your hardest.
Come on, Roman. Because you don't want, you'd rather have Santa show up. You don't want Krampus to show up, because then things go south real quick. I'm telling you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Roman, do a little bit better, and we'll talk to you next week, okay?
Say bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right, Roman, come on. Could you imagine ditching a kindergarten?
I mean, really, you get called out so fast in kindergarten. I feel like nobody's putting up with that. Like, he didn't get away with it. He already learned his lesson.
Yeah, I learned real quick.
Yeah.
Can't be cutting in line like that. Mm-mm. Not allowed.
No, you're going to get... there are like 30 tattletales in kindergarten,
right.
All right?
I wonder what I can't remember. I try to remember how old I was the first time I actually ditched class. Not ditched in line, but I mean like cut class.
Oh, I was probably
how far
7th grade?
Well, I feel like it was before that.
Really?
Yeah, I do.
I think it was 7th grade when I actually bounced out, like left early.
Right.
And didn't show up till like, the last 2 hours of the day or something. But yeah, I mean, come on. For kindergarten, that's a bit early.
Yeah, we were all like, what?
Can't be. I'm taking my favorite toy, and I am out of here. That is it. I got 7 little ones. Oh, big food news to share with you.
Oh.
Things are being flipped upside down and reversed it. Wendy's is making a huge change, and I'm here for it. They are slowly but surely getting rid of the big leaf lettuce, and they're going to shredded lettuce. Everybody rejoice. Could I get an amen?
Shredded?
I do like shredded lettuce. I do. But I also love a crispy, big leaf
hunk of
lettuce.
Leaf lettuce.
It's got to be this... Okay, with your head of lettuce, like, you got to peel back some layers until it gets to be that, like, thicker, really crunchy
for sure.
Always
layer.
remove that top cover.
Yeah, those first couple of leaves.
Do not be throwing that wilted stuff on
right. Yeah.
Well, here's the reason that I think it's better, because I think shredded lettuce is better on like when you have the hot food. Because if you get that piece of lettuce, it can wilt and it can get all flimsy and stuff.
Yeah.
So you get the shredded lettuce, it stays crisper.
Okay. I do like shredded.
But here's the one thing about it. When you get the full leaf, you're usually getting nothing but green lettuce. When they go to the shredded, you're getting all the way down to the icky lettuce, shredded in with the other lettuce.
The white stuff?
Yeah.
Getting down to the white meat?
Yeah.
I like the white stuff.
See, I don't mind
really?
it. Yeah, I don't mind the crunch.
I don't know, man. I'm eating lettuce, not cabbage.
Nope, that's what I want.
True. But if it's a mix of the lettuce and the harder white stuff.
That works.
Yep. So look for that. Although if you do still get a Wendy's salad, you're going to get the regular romaine stuff. But I applaud you, Wendy's, and I am glad you are switching to the shredded lettuce.
That is making it more difficult for parents to say, we have Wendy's at home.
But,
you got to shred up that lettuce.
True. Which actually you can get Wendy's at home now because I'm assuming it's everywhere, but at my Kroger up on Hilliard Rome Road, they sell the 4-pack of Wendy's hamburgers.
No kidding.
They sell yes. It's the square. I mean,
Hi, I'm Darren Marlar, host of the Weird Darkness podcast. I want to talk about the most important tool in my podcast belt. Spreaker is the all-in-one platform that makes it easy to record, host, and distribute your show everywhere, from Apple Podcasts to Spotify. But the real game changer for me was Spreaker's monetization. Spreaker offers dynamic ad insertion. That means you can automatically insert ads into your episodes. No editing required. And with Spreaker's programmatic ads, they'll bring the ads to you, and you get paid for every download. This turned my podcasting hobby into a full-time career. Spreaker also has a premium subscription model where your most dedicated listeners can pay for bonus content or early access, adding another revenue stream to what you're already doing. And the best part, Spreaker grows with you. Whether you're just starting out or running a full-blown podcast network, Spreaker's powerful tools scale effortlessly as your show grows. So if you're ready to podcast like a pro and get paid while doing it, check out Spreaker.com. That's Spreaker.com.
Hey, it's Wendy's. It's labeled Wendy's hamburgers. So
Nice.
Wendy's is now in the grocery store where you can actually have your Wendy's at home. I don't know if they have their own special mixture of beef. I mean, they do have the squares. They're the only ones that do the squares for the patty. So if you actually want, parents, if you want to say, we've got Wendy's at home, you can actually now have Wendy's at home. Just letting you know.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Luigi Mangione, the man accused of killing United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, briefly appeared in court in Manhattan yesterday, where a judge quickly dismissed 2 of the terrorism-related state murder charges against him, saying the crime does not fit within the state's definition of terrorism. The 27-year-old Mangione still faces 9 counts, will be in court again December 1st on the state case. He also faces a nearly identical federal case, and the defense is arguing that the state case should be thrown out because the charges, both federally and statewide, are essentially the same and amount to double jeopardy. The judge said no. A company that owns strip clubs around the country and 5 of its executives have been charged with bribing a government official with free trips and thousands of dollars in spending money to use at the company's clubs. In exchange, the company allegedly was able to avoid paying more than $8 million in sales tax in New York.
Man.
Yeah, the scheme by Houston-based RCI Hospitality Holdings allegedly ran for 14 years from 2010 to 2024. And the New York official who reportedly accepted the bribes is a state tax auditor. Prosecutors say this guy accepted at least 13 free trips to Florida, including hotel, restaurant expenses, and $5,000 a day for private dances at all the RCI-owned strip clubs.
Good for him. What's the problem?
Well, he's going to go to prison now, but...
What? A little quid pro quo. There's nothing wrong with that.
I think there is when you're giving them tax breaks.
A little tit for tax? I mean, what's wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. We all do it.
Okay. Yeah, well, this guy's going to be charged as well. Yeah. I guess the jig is up.
Is that what you call it?
I guess.
I've called it a lot of things. I've never called it my jig before, though. All right.
Okay, Superman is coming to HBO Max
now that
on
I
Friday.
have called it before.
Okay, Superman, gotcha. The summer blockbuster has raked in more than $615 million at the global box office since it released in July. The movie is the first major entry in James Gunn's new DC universe. The Superman saga will continue with Supergirl hitting theaters next summer, followed by Man of Tomorrow in 2027. I'm kind of waiting for Weapons to come to streaming. It is actually, you can rent or buy it on streaming now. that happened about a week ago. Amazon, Prime, Apple TV.
Is it the $5.99 rental or the $24.99 rental?
Yeah, I think it's the expensive rental. Now, it will drop on HBO Max, and if it's anything like other releases, it'll probably be around late October. If you've been waiting to see Weapons, I would like to see that movie. It's gotten so much hype.
Definitely going to watch it when it comes on TV for sure.
Me too. Yeah. All right, those are your 3 things.
Man, I get it. When you get to a certain level of athleticism and you get to a certain level of combat, if you will, on the field, you'll do anything you can to have an advantage. Because so many people are at such a high level. Any little thing can help. Yeah. And I know, people get caught all the time. I know you remember, Thick, as a fisherman, it was a couple years ago that a couple guys got caught. They were putting weights inside of the fish that they caught.
The walleye up at Lake Erie.
Yeah.
I hate those 2 people so bad.
I know a bunch of fishermen that do. Just the utmost disrespect for the sport itself.
Yes. Yeah. They should have lost their fishing license for life.
Damn.
Well, that's the worst thing you could do to me.
Just take your fishing license for life?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it happens everywhere. Every little advantage you can get. And it just happened again in the World Stone Skimming Championship.
What?
Yeah, there's a World Stone Skinning Championship.
Well, I know there's competitions. I didn't know there was a world championship.
Yeah.
I guess why not? There's one for everything.
Sure is.
Where is this held?
So this is held overseas in Scotland.
All right.
It's held every year. And basically, it's exactly what it is. You're skipping rocks across the water, and the person who skips the rocks the longest distance will win.
We used to do that all the time.
Absolutely. However,
finding that perfect rock, man.
And that's what you're supposed to do. The rocks have to come from a natural occurring island state, and it has to fit through a device called the Ring of Truth to ensure that it's the right size, no bigger than 3 inches in diameter, and everyone who competes has to put their rock through the Ring of Truth. Well, the organizers found out that there were 2 American competitors who actually used a machine because they found their rocks to be suspiciously circular. Basically...
Oh, they shaved them.
They shaved them. They shaved them and smoothed them out to where basically they were perfectly round and perfectly smooth. And they ended up winning the Stone Skimming Championship. Although I will say this, very impressive. They skipped their stones for a total of 177 meters, basically 580 feet, 2 football fields.
That's incredible.
Now, what I believe is they say they managed to skip their stones a total of 177 meters. So I believe you probably do like multiple throws. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't believe that's why I'm sitting here thinking about it in my head, going, wait a minute.
I think it's an accumulative type thing, like when you catch fish,
like your total 5 throws or something like that.
Like your top 5 fish or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So, but.
I guess part of being a world champion is being able to pick out the perfect rock off the ground, because I feel like for that, I just feel like everybody should be using like the same rocks that are all the same size and same everything. But I guess part of being a world champion is being able to pick out the perfect
because
skipping rock.
Guys, you change lures or whatever if fish aren't, but you can change lures out. You think this lure today is going to do better than the lure yesterday or whatever. So, I guess depending on the...
I was just saying about it in terms of sport, like on the football field, they're all using the same exact size football. Baseball's they're all hitting.
But they're not all using the same golf ball.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
They're not all using the same irons. They adjust their irons or their clubs how they want. So,
okay.
Depending on how you do things. But
race
car. cheating at the World Stone Skimming Championships because they will call you out for it.
Man, it was funny. We were never about distance. We were about number of skips. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, but wouldn't that kind of be that? Well, I mean,
because sometimes at the end, man, I'd get it going in with like, those last 20 feet. I'd get 15 more skips just in the last 20 feet.
True, but you're probably getting a longer distance if you're getting more skips. I mean, I would assume they go hand in hand.
I guess depends on how high and how far it's flying between skips.
Right, between skips.
You know, you're going to get more distance in air than skipping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the higher you go, the more likely your rock is to nosedive into the water.
Yeah.
So you got to get that perfect angle. Anyways, if you want to enter the World Stone Skimming Championship, happens every year over in Scotland, and anyone can get in on the event. 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
All right, class, take a seat. Professor Goose is here to learn you some stuff on a Wednesday morning. Yeah, little tidbits you can take with you throughout the day. Like, did you know one of the reasons the World Wildlife Fund went with a panda bear for their logo is because it's black and white, which saves money on printing costs. They don't have to print in color.
Simple as that.
Yeah, they can just print in black and white. Makes perfect sense. Yep. People are more likely to donate to hurricane relief efforts if their name starts with the same letter as the name of the hurricane.
What?
So, Hurricane Mike.
Right.
You're going to have a whole bunch of more people with the same letters, Mikes and Michaels and Maxes and Marks. And
why?
I think you feel I think it's subconscious. I think you feel a personal connection.
Okay.
With that hurricane if it starts with the same letter as your name. Kind of makes sense. There's a city in Alaska called Diomede. I hope I'm pronouncing that correct. It is 2.4 miles away from Russia.
Yeah.
You can take a boat there. Right across.
Yeah, remember Sarah Palin could see Russia from her house.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
There's only one major building in Tokyo that Godzilla has never destroyed in a movie.
Is that right?
Yep. And it is the Imperial Palace, out of respect for the Emperor. So Godzilla has never stomped on or destroyed the Imperial Palace.
Really?
Yep.
I mean...
Every other building, totally fine, up for grabs.
But
not the Imperial Palace.
Okay. I mean, we've seen everything get destroyed in movies.
True.
You know. Let him stomp it out one time.
Godzilla respects the Emperor.
Of course.
And finally, 62.5% of Starbucks stores have another Starbucks store within 1 mile.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah. And the average store has 3.6 other stores within 1 mile. That's crazy.
The one at Mill Run, dude, it doesn't matter what time of day it is. I drive by, there is a line. That place is packed.
I know.
Always. So they need more of them, I guess.
Yeah, going to visit my brother in New York City, every block.
Yeah.
Every single block.
And everyone packed.
Yep. Every single one of them.
Can't wait to spend $12 on a coffee that's going to make me gain 5 pounds.
Well, not only that, but their actual coffee.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Care for.
Yeah.
That's
why you need all that crap in it.
Yeah, they don't have my favorite bean at all. There you go, learning some stuff on a Wednesday morning. 99.7 The Blitz.